Welcome to the Joy of Zaining. I'm your host, Zain, and we're going to paint Bob on Battlefield right now. So please sit back, relax, and paint with me if you please. We're going to start with the background, some cobalt blue. Shit. We got to puncture the paint to get the paint out. I lost the puncture. No problem, this is a happy little accident. Perfect. All right, we're just gonna slather that on here. Get the nice blue sky. How's my audio? We're gonna take our standard issue brush, just lather that on. And we're just gonna paint the nice blue sky. Oh, perfect. Just be generous, be generous. He's never painted before in his life. Untrue. And don't worry too much about the strokes. Different strokes for different folks, is what I always used to say. Sky's coming around nicely now. We're gonna need way more paint. Just be generous. Be generous with that paint. That nice cobalt blue. There it is. There it is. And you can see the sky really start to come together. It's really, really starting to come together. Half the paint is going where? No, 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 no. What would? It's okay to make a little bit of a happy little mistake. And we'll get the clouds in a second. And we will be auctioning this off to a lucky viewer, perhaps for a charity of chat's choice. There, it's really starting to fill out now. Let me just see if that whole painting's blue. Oh my gosh, it is. Okay. There it is. We're gonna need a lot more paint. Oh, that's lamp black, my mistake. It's more cobalt blue. Be generous with it. G's in the chat for generous. Just mix it right here. Oh, and don't be afraid if the canvas falls completely off. That can happen. Let me just see that reference painting there. Ah, perfect. Can I beat the devil out of it real quick? That splattered everywhere. I think we got the sky perfectly now. There it is. What do we think about that sky, chat? Doesn't even have a brush. This is my brush. It's ass. It's dog shit. Well, not everyone can be perfect. There. Okay. We're gonna start painting the bob-ombs. It's okay if the lamp black gets mixed with the cobalt blue. Honestly, the bombs have a little bit of a bluish tint to it. Nah, I can just put it here. We're just gonna slather that on here. New brush, by the way. Make sure you clean your brushes. We're gonna use a finer brush for this. Oh my god, the paint. Okay. I can use a finer brush for this. This is the type of brush you want to use for the bombs. And we're just gonna. Oh my god. Oh my god. And we're just gonna be gentle about it. We're gonna be gentle about it so the canvas doesn't fall off. It won't fall because we're gonna be nice and gentle. Yep, perfect circle. And then it's got a nice little stem to it right here. Stem. Thank you to my butler, Kevin, for fixing that little happy little accident. Okay. Some eyes right here. The bomb doesn't have a nose, but we just go with it. And then we'll trace the foot right here. Perfect. And we'll finish the bomb. We're gonna use a little bit of a thing called depth perception here. This one is a little further in the back. So we make it smaller. It has a stem too. Like an apple or a pear. Then let's get its eyes. Just like that. Beat the devil out of it. And right there. Little foot. Land before time. Then last bomb. This one. Kind of just a half bomb right here. If you took geometry, we call that a semicircle. A semicircle. The feet are yellow. A little mistake. Happy little semicircle. And a little bit of a foot right here. And we will be auctioning this off, starting bid at $1,000. So we're almost done here. Almost done. They should do something like this at tournaments again. Agreed. We're gonna fill this one in. Maybe we use our bigger brush for this, but I can just make do. Now we'll use the bigger brush. Perfect. Now that's a bomb. Nope. And then we'll just fill in this one as well. It looks like it's kind of crying, like mascara is dripping down its eyes. We call that an emo bomb. And you don't really need to worry about technique here. You just kind of lay it on like Picasso. Perfect. And you see, we intentionally left this part of the canvas white because it reflects the clouds. Don't even need to use paint for that. This painting is bringing back my depression. Just finish this out here. Happy little bombs. Oh, looks like I had some paint on my sock. Perfect. Gonna go ahead and grab a napkin real quick. Love those Chipotle napkins. Mentally challenged man draws blueberries for the first time. Really a bomb. And we're gonna fill out the shoes. The yellow little shoes. Use this plate. Let's see where my paint went. Ah, perfect. Let's see what we got. Lemon yellow. The Joy of Zaining. Oh, looks like this one's not opened. Just puncture that. Perfect. Let's fill in these shoes right here. There it is. Perfect blend. Bumblebee yellow. Perfect. Shit, looks like a bumblebee. And I think we just about did it. Chat, what do we rate this out of 10? What do we rate it? 0, 0, not available, 9, 11. That's what I like to hear. Zane, can you give the bomb some No, 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 no. We don't use that language around here. Good try? Exactly. People have done apology videos for less. Now, who would pay $100 for this? Anybody? Bueller? Bueller? I bid 100 bits. Is it a real canvas? Verifiably. Reset? Well, to all of you at home, this has been the Joy of Zaining. I'm your host, Zain Naghmi, and until next time.